Are you ready for a full yoga body workout head to toe? Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa, and that is exactly what we are doing in today's class. Go grab your mats and let's do this. All right, in today's class, we are focusing pretty much head to toe, working out our core, pelvic floor, working on mobility and flexibility. I hope you enjoy the views. We're in Invermere, British Columbia. You might be able to see some bald eagles flying around as well. If you happen to have a yoga block, go ahead and grab that, and let's get started on our back. Just finding a comfortable position. Let those knees come out so they're mat distance apart. Maybe you let those knees fall in towards each other. Maybe they fall out. Just let your body go where it feels comfortable. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Check in with those hips. Nice, gentle breaths in and out. One more breath in here, really focusing on breathing out to the sides, the front, the back of that rib cage. Exhale, slowly let it all go. Nice, lengthen out through those legs. Take those arms, lift those arms all the way overhead. Maybe reach left side, right side. Nice, breath in. Exhale, let those arms come back down by your side. Take your left knee, pull your left knee in toward your chest. You can grab the top of your knee or behind the back of that left thigh. Just pull that left knee in, maybe doing some circles with your ankle. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're gonna take that left leg, bring your left leg over towards the right hand side, and your left arm can go out to the side, out in a cactus arm position. And just being nice and gentle with yourself, getting started. Check in with how that mid back feels in between the shoulder blades. Nice, gentle breath in. And exhale, let it all go. Nice, take one more nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bring that leg back up through towards center. You're gonna straighten out through the left. Pull that right leg in, grab behind the back of your knee, the top of your knee, and just do some circles with that right ankle. How does this side feel compared to your other side? And then we're gonna take that left leg, bring it over towards the left hand side. Right arm goes straight out to the side like a T. Maybe it's in a half cactus position. Just gentle breaths in and out. Super heavy with that right shoulder. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring everything back through towards center. And we're gonna slide those heels back in. You're going to exhale, press, lift those hips towards the sky, and think of lengthening through the front of your thighs. Spread those toes, press those feet down into the ground. And then maybe inhale, sweep those arms, lift them all the way overhead. Exhale, bring them back down. We're gonna lower everything down. Pull your right knee in towards your chest, and we're gonna bring the right leg roll onto your side. So it's almost like your legs are kind of coming down into a 90-90 position. And just turn to look to the right. Think of pressing those legs into the ground. Nice gentle stretch in the front of that left hip. And then we'll pull the right knee in toward your chest as you start to roll back onto your back. Both feet come back down. Exhale, press, lift those hips. Inhale, sweep those arms overhead again. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Slowly lower everything all the way down. Drive your right knee in towards your chest. Roll onto your right hand side. Now the hips and pelvis start to go first. That left shoulder stays behind. And then it starts to lift up as you drive that left hip forward a little bit more. One more time through, bring it back through towards center. Exhale, press into those feet, lift all the way up, sweep those arms overhead, nice breath in. Exhale, lower everything all the way back down. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Bring the leg over towards the side. Rotate open, and we're just seeing how the hips, the pelvis, the spine, everything moves segmentally. Back through towards center. Place that foot back down. Now here we go to the other side. Exhale, press, lift those hips. Sweep those arms, lift them overhead. Exhale, slowly lower everything back down. Left knee pulls in towards your chest. Bring the left leg out to face the side. Right leg follows, pelvis drives, that right shoulder might come off the ground. And then slowly bring everything back. Left foot comes down towards the ground. Exhale, press and lift, sweep those arms overhead, nice breath in. Exhale, lower back down. Left knee pulls in towards your chest. Bring that left leg over towards the side, rolling those hips. Notice the front of the right hip, the back. Bring it back through towards center. Left leg comes down. One more time through. Exhale, press into those feet. Lift those hips, come all the way up. Lower everything all the way back down. Left knee drives in. Bring it out to the side, and then everything starts to follow. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring everything back through towards center and place that left foot back down on the ground. And just take a breath, noticing that spine, checking in. And then start to make your way onto your side. Press come all the way up to a comfortable seated position. So we're gonna take our right leg, bring your right leg out. Left leg is gonna come in. So we're thinking of reaching through that right heel. You're gonna turn to face over the leg. So you could use a strap, you could use the back of your knee, your calf. Reach for that foot, lengthening out. We're gonna move in and out of 2 different positions. Lots of different options, so do what feels best for you. We're gonna take that left arm, lift your left arm, come up and back behind you. Right hand can come at heart center. Option staying here. Option 2, if you wanna press, lift those hips, kind of think of draping backwards, nice breath in. And then slowly lower everything back down, turn back to face over that leg. Hold for a breath, hinge forward over that thigh. Lift up and back. Drive those hips up, nice breath in. And then slowly sink back down, back over that right leg. Use your breath. Inhale, lift up. Press those hips, lift up and back. Slowly lower everything back down. We're gonna go through one more time on this side. Left hand comes back. Inhale, lift up. And then bring it back down. Now we're gonna take that right knee, scoot your right leg back behind you, like you're coming into that 90-90 seated position. If it's more comfortable to put something underneath your sit bones, you can. We're really trying to root down through both sides. Keep the tailbone lifted, keep your chest lifted. Right hand comes to your side. Take that left arm, lift it up and over towards the side, right hand side. And then that left hand is gonna reach out as far as it can. Take your right hand behind the back of your head. Drive your right elbow up towards the sky as you push into your left hand. And then we're gonna spin our chest down towards the crown, but keep pressing into those legs so they're active in the ground. Rotate the chest, elbow towards elbow. And then from here, think of taking your elbow towards the front of your mat and then reach it up and back behind like a little circle. Right hand comes back. Lift that left arm up and over. Bring it back down. Reach as far as you can with that left hand. Right hand comes behind the back of your head. Right elbow towards your left. And then reach the right elbow, lift it up, back behind, rotate from that chest, and then pull yourself, come back up. One more time through on this side. Pull yourself, come back. Left hand comes down. Take that right hand behind the back of your head. Elbow to elbow, rotate your chest down towards the ground. Take your right elbow, lift the right elbow up towards the ceiling. Peel that chest open towards the sky. Nice breath in. And then reach yourself, come all the way back up. Nice. Now we're just gonna switch. Bring the right leg in, left leg comes out. You're reaching through that left heel. Think of sitting down through those sit bones. And then hinge fold forward. So you can grab the back of your knee. You can reach for that foot, lengthen out. Nice breath in. Woo. You can also use a strap and just see, is it different left side, right side? What do you feel? What do you notice? Good, one more breath in here. And then pull yourself, come up. Take that right hand behind your back. So the right hand can come in towards heart center, option staying right here. If you wanted to press those hips, lifting up and back, drive your hips forward, left arm reaches behind. And then slowly lower everything back down. Sweep head over towards that left foot, hinge, float forward. Nice breath in. Right hand comes back behind, staying or pressing and lifting those hips. Follow your breath. Super slow back down. Spin over that left leg, hinge, fold forward. Lift, come up and back. Nice, one more time through on this side. Inhale, come up and back, press those hips, lift up. And then slowly lower everything back down. So that left leg is gonna draw back behind, so the right foot is in line with that left thigh. We're thinking of rooting down through those sit bones. Nice breath in. Left hand comes to your left shin. Right arm reaches up and over towards the side. And then we're gonna take that right hand, reach your right hand as far as you can off towards the side. Left arm reaches up overhead, but we're still actively pressing both legs towards the ground. Left hand comes behind your head, elbow to elbow. And then take that elbow, reach it up overhead and pull it back behind. Lifting on the inhale, come up, bend over towards that left hand side. Right hand comes back down towards the ground. Left hand behind the back of your head, elbow towards elbow, but you're still pressing into the right hand to help give yourself some length. Lift that left elbow up and back behind. One more time through. Inhale, lift, come back. Left hand comes behind the back of your head, elbow to elbow. Inhale, rotate. Oop, I forgot the circle. Left arm lifts up, circle it back. And then pull yourself, come back up. So from here, let's come into a tabletop position. Pressing down into those hands, lengthen out through the crown of your head. Nice breath in, exhale, let it go. So you're gonna take that right leg, send your right leg straight back behind. The toes can be down or they can be lifted. You're pressing into the top of that left shin. And then we're gonna slowly peel open, coming into a side plank. Now that left leg can be down on the ground or lifted. Okay, we're gonna keep spinning in this circle. So I'll walk you through it. We're gonna start to bend our right knee and turn your right foot to face the back of your mat. Take that left leg. The left leg can stay there if you want. If you wanna lift that left leg coming up into a reverse tabletop, you can. The arm can be lifted, heart center at the hips. Press those hips towards the sky. And again, the left knee can stay down on the ground in that side plank variation. We're gonna hold for a breath. And then from here, slowly start to unwind. We'll take the left leg back behind, coming into tabletop. Right hand comes down. Left hand comes down. Now we're gonna pull the right knee in towards our chest and step that right foot between our left hand and foot. Maybe it stays here. Maybe it goes all the way through. And then you spin and you can open up. Nice. Left hand comes back down towards the ground. We're gonna drop those knees down, come onto your left forearm into a side plank. Here, or you can come into a full side plank. Nice breath in, exhale, let it go. Woo, it is getting toasty. Of course, our last day here, I'm like, oh, now it warms up. Right hand comes down. Come back to those knees, take your left leg, scoot your left leg forward. Okay, we're gonna curl those back toes underneath and come up into a power lunge. So we want to square those hips off. Hips are nice and even. We're gonna move in and out of this next position. So we'll take the right leg, bring the right leg to the outer edge of the mat on that left-hand side. Gonna sink those hips down. Come up. Right leg comes back into almost a chair pose, and then the left leg goes over towards the right side of your mat. Now you can make it as big and wide as you want or as short as you'd like. Chair pose, butt back, knees forward, not too big of an arch, and we're not tucking underneath that sweet spot in the middle. Right leg goes back, pull your right knee in. Left leg goes back and pull it in. Just keep alternating side to side, using your breath. Nice. We're gonna go through one more time, each side. Just nice, slow control. That front leg does all the work. From here, we'll take that right leg, step your right leg back, lower all the way down. Right hand comes to the ground and step it back into a side plank. Lengthen through those fingertips, nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Pull yourself, come all the way up. Gentle bend over towards the left. Pull yourself, come up. So option, hands can be at heart center, or you can bring them out to the side like a cactus. Slowly bend to the right and rotate your chest towards the ground. And then pull yourself, come back up, side bend to the left. Hands at heart center and cactus. Bend to the right, shoulders and hips stay stacked. Exhale, twist to face the ground. Peel, lift back up. Inhale over to the left. Two more times through, open cactus. Bend to the right, rotate towards the ground. Pull yourself, come back up. Nice work, last time. Bend to the right, rotate towards the ground. And then pull yourself, come back up. Nice job. Right hand comes down towards the ground. And then we're gonna take the left knee, pull the left knee in towards your left wrist and scoot that right leg back, coming into pigeon. Now if pigeon pose, you're like, Melissa, not happening, you can come down to a seated figure four. So just bring that left ankle to your left knee. Either option works. You can just kind of wiggle the hips from left to right. You can stay up on your hands. You can come down to those forearms, but just checking in with your breath. Nice breath in, exhale, let it go. Nice, take another nice gentle breath in and let it go. Each exhale you sink and just get a little heavier. And slowly walk those hands back up and come back to tabletop. We'll sink the hips. You can come into a child's pose. You can also come into down dog. Either one works. We're taking 2 breaths in here. Send the breath all the way back. Sit bones, low back. Exhale, just let it go. Inhale, nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, pull yourself, come all the way back up. Tabletop. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Press into the tops of those feet. You're going to take that left leg, scoot your left leg back. Reach through that back heel. And we're going to open up, coming up into that side plank. Press those hips towards the sky. Lengthen out, nice breath in. All right, here's our funky moving around, head to toe everything. You're gonna start to take that left leg, turn your left foot to face the back of your mat. Option 1, staying right here, really listen to your body. Option 2 is to lift that right foot up and come into reverse tabletop. Drive the hips, press into that right arm, nice breath in. Wherever you're at, let's take 2 more breaths. Lengthening through those thighs, drive your feet into the ground, press those hips. 1 more breath here. And then we'll spin everything back down towards the ground, coming into tabletop. Take your left leg, so you can stop with the left knee down, or you can continue that left foot through and opening it up. So you kind of open here, you can lift and open if you want, do what feels best. 1 more breath here. And then spin everything back down. We're gonna come down to our knees, or you can stay in the full plank. Come down to those forearms, open up into a side plank. Drive those hips towards the sky, nice breath in. Bring it back down. That left knee is gonna step forward. Slowly start to take yourself, come back up. Right leg behind the left. Chair pose, left leg back. And chair pose. So take your time, as big of a stance as you want, short of a stance. If you, as I fall over. If you want a little more core, you can press your palms together on the exhale, or you could use your yoga block as you're exhaling to squeeze, and that will help recruit and activate that core and pelvic floor a little more. The front leg is doing all the work. Nice, we're gonna go through one more time, wherever you're at. And then we're gonna take that left leg, scoot your left leg back, lower down onto that left knee. Left hand comes to the ground, step it back, coming into your side plank. Lengthen out, nice breath in. And then inhale, pull yourself, come all the way up. Right hand down, that left arm lifts up and over to the side. Pull yourself, come back up. So hands can stay at heart center or come into a cactus position. We're gonna bend to the left, exhaling, twisting the body to face the ground. Back to center, bend over to that right hand side. Pull yourself, come back up. Bend to the left, rotate that chest down. Spin, come back up. Lift up and over. Nice job. Gliding in and gliding out. Last time. Inhale, pull yourself, come back up. Spin back to face the front. Now you can come into that figure 4, right ankle to left knee, or pull that right leg in, setting yourself up for pigeon pose on this side. Staying up on your hands, you can come down to those forearms. You can let your head get super heavy. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Just notice how this side feels compared to your other side. Take one more breath in here. And then slowly walk those hands back. Option, you've got child's pose or down dog. 2 big breaths wherever you're at. Exhale, let it all go. Take another nice big breath in. Slowly let it out. And then however you want to make your way there, just make your way towards the front of your mat. Coming into a forward fold, let your head get nice and heavy. Maybe you sway those hips from left to right. Bring those hands to your thighs. Slowly start to roll everything. Come all the way up. Pressing down into those feet. Spread those toes. Inhale, bring those arms in towards heart center. You're gonna take your right leg, scoot your right leg halfway back. If you've got the block, grab the block or place those hands at heart center. We're gonna bend both of our knees. You're going to exhale, squeeze the block or the hands and bring it over to the left-hand side as we kind of lower the right knee down. Inhale, back to center, straighten out through those legs. Exhale, bend over towards the left or rotate as we bend the knees. Exhale, drive, come back up. Nice. And play around with switching the inhale and the exhales. So what we're working here is our core as we rotate, and then we're feeling that left glute firing up. Spreading your toes on that left side. For 3, 2, last 1. Spin everything to face the side of your mat. Bend your right knee and sink those hips. Hands can come to the ground or your block or that right thigh. We're lengthening out through the crown of your head, and you're gonna think of dipping your chest down towards the ground. Cat and cow. Press, round it out. Sink your chest, lift that head. Round it out. One more time, sink the chest, lift your head. And then press and round it out. Straighten out through both those legs. Bring everything back to face the front and step it forward. And just take a moment noticing left side, right side. Nice big breath in. Let it all go. And we're gonna take that left leg halfway back. So we're starting off with both those knees bent, slightly lean forward. You'll feel that glute a little more. You're going to squeeze the block as you rotate and bring the block towards the right hip. Press into the legs, straighten out, and then twist and rotate. And you can switch. Maybe you inhale on the way down, exhale back up. You're seeing what fires up more with the breath and squeezing that block. We have 3 more. 2. Nice job. Last 1. Let's spin to face the side of our mat. Bend that left knee. Bring the block down to the ground, hands to the ground or hands to that left thigh. Excuse me, sink those hips back. Use your breath. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're gonna sink the chest, lift your head, and then press and round out. Sink and lift your head. Press and round out. Then sink your chest, lift your head. Exhale, press and round out. One more time. Straighten out through that left leg. Let's spin everything back to face the front. And then we're just gonna step back. Coming back into your plank on your knees, plank on those toes, lengthen out through everything. We're gonna spin our hips over towards the right. Think of dropping those hips down as you take that left arm, reach your left arm behind. And then press the hips, lift them up, come back to plank. Bring the hips over towards the left, right arm reaches behind, drop those hips down. Exhale, press, lift up overhead, breathe into the right side of your rib cage, and spin it back down. One more time each side. Head over towards the right hand side, slowly drop those hips, reach that left arm back behind. Press those hips towards the sky, breathe into the left side of your rib cage, spin it back down. Head over towards the left hand side, drop those hips as you twist over towards the side. Press into that left hand, lift the right side of your rib cage up towards the sky, nice breath in, and spin it back down. Slowly lower everything all the way down towards the ground. Bring those forearms out in front. You're gonna press down into the tops of your feet and pull yourself forward. Open up through the front of your chest and just turn your head to look to the left. Look out the corner of your eyes towards the left. Take a nice breath in, broaden through that chest. And then slowly bring everything back through towards center. Turn to look to the right. Stay open through the chest. Nice breath in. Bring everything back through towards center. Lower all the way down towards the ground. Bring those forearms out in front and just let your head get nice and heavy. You're gonna bend those knees and just let your legs go from side to side. Swishing those legs to the left and to the right. Nice for 3, 2, last 1. Straighten out through those legs. Nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. You're gonna roll onto your left hand side, and we're just gonna take our yoga block and kind of place your yoga block in between your knees. Staying propped on that left forearm. You're gonna take your right arm, lift your right arm overhead. That right side of your rib cage comes towards the sky. Now our hips are gonna stay stacked and we're gonna think of squeezing the block as we exhale, open the chest, come into a half cactus. Inhale, lift back up overhead. Exhale, open it up, half cactus. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, open, half cactus. Inhale, lift. One more time, exhale, open. Squeeze that block. Inhale, reach back up overhead. Lower, come down. You're gonna come down onto your back. Keep the block there. Slide your heels in towards your sit bones. Then you're gonna exhale, lift those hips towards the sky. If you're feeling it in your low back, think of lengthening through the tailbone, maybe slide the heels in a little closer. You can always do the same thing with everything down. We're gonna press those hips, lift them up, and exhale, pulse in, squeezing the block. Really use that exhale and really squeeze that block. Now we don't wanna be feeling lots of pressure pushing down, just those gentle pulses squeezing. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower everything down. We're gonna keep rolling it onto our right hand side. Prop yourself up onto that right forearm. Left arm reaches all the way up overhead. Lengthen through those fingertips. You're gonna exhale, squeeze the block, open, come into a half cactus. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, open, half cactus. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Nice, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. One more time, exhale, squeeze that block open through your chest. Inhale, back through towards center. We'll come back onto our back one more time with those pulses. So slide those heels in towards your sit bones. Upper body is nice and relaxed. Press into those feet, lift those hips towards the sky, and you've got those pulses. Pulsing in, use your breath. Nice work. Keep pressing those hips towards the sky. Use your breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything all the way down. Lengthen out through those legs, and you're just gonna rock the feet and the legs in towards each other and slowly rock them out. Rock in and rock out. Gently in and out. Now we're going to, if you've got a block or a pillow, you're going to take that down towards your feet and just place your feet in cobbler's pose on the block or your pillows, or it can be right on the ground. And you're just gonna let your legs get super heavy, opening up those inner thighs. Maybe your arms are by your side or they come down towards your rib cage. And just taking some nice, slow, gentle breaths in and out. Nice breath in, exhale, let it go. And take one more big breath in here. Exhale, let it all go. And then if you had your feet up on the block, move it off towards the side, straighten out through those legs. Inhale, sweep, lift those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring the arms back down by your side, slide those legs back in. And just make your way coming onto your side. Come all the way up, find a comfortable seated position. Take a nice big cleansing breath in, lift those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down towards heart center, thanking your body for your practice. Keep up the good work. Until next time.